All right, welcome back. Time for Wine Wednesday. And a new winery in the Dundee Hills is on a mission to introduce fine wine to the next generation with its fun and funky vibe.
Artist Block Wine was founded by a local contemporary artist, and their wine selection and tasting room reflect the trendy atmosphere of an art gallery. How fun!
Yeah.
Joining us to tell us more about her winery's recent launch and some fun events coming up is Anna Sweet, founder of Artist Block Wine. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here.
I love this concept. It seems like the perfect pairing, art and wine. So kind of tell us how you got into wine and how you got your winery started.
You know, 4 years ago, I knew nothing about wine, but I drank it every day. And so going to a wine shop or opening up a menu, I felt intimidated about the wine in general. So I decided to dive in head first and learn everything I could about wine. But in that process, I felt like to be able to create a space where people can engage with wine without being intimidated, originally was what inspired Artist Block.
I love that idea because it does. There's that general culture around wine that I feel like it's improving, but there is. When you do a tasting, you're like, oh, there's forest floor. I'm like, what is forest floor? I don't understand.
This one smells red.
Yes, it's like this is a red wine. Yes, but this idea is really, really clever. Tell us about how you are breaking down that barrier.
So bringing the art and the wine together, I think, allows people to engage with the wine right off the bat because of the beautiful labels and not worry too much about what's on the inside, whether it's a French term you don't understand or a varietal you don't recognize. I try to keep that stuff off the labels so that you just know, hey, this looks like a beautiful wine. I'm going to try it.
Well, speaking of beautiful labels, here's a close-up look at some of your wines. So what did you bring in today?
Yeah, so I brought our holiday gift pack. We have the Jolly Good Time gift pack, and it has 3 of our most popular wines. A sparkling Gamay, a skin contact Pinot Gris, which is similar to a rosé, and then a Burgundian style Chardonnay, the Woo Juice.
Did you call it Woo Juice? Oh my gosh.
I love that.
So again, I want people to
take all the packs.
have fun.
So when you do see, with that, let's use Woo Juice as an example. So that's on the shelf. You see Woo Juice. What are you hoping is the reaction that I have?
I hope you smile.
I mean, I did that already.
I would smile and then immediately grab it off the shelf
yeah,
and
it's
put
like,
it in my
I
cart.
want that.
Because I shop on labels, for sure.
And so you definitely engage with it first from the label, but then when you turn it around, you realize, wow, this is actually an intentional work of art. That's signed by myself and our winemaker, as well as numbered in an edition. So I want people to understand these are more than just a pretty label. They're actually really intentional all the way through.
That is really, really awesome. Well, and the art is not just on the label. Your tasting room really carries this theme through. We have some pictures of it. Describe kind of the art-driven vibe here for your tasting room.
I grew up in an art gallery, and I spent the last 15 years being a commercial artist. So art and wine are my 2 passions, and I'm bringing them together with Artist Block. I think what wine and art have in common is they're truly just an expression of what the person behind them is trying to say.
Oh my gosh,
this
looks like the perfect place. If you are trying to have an Instagram-worthy wine tasting day, this has to be on your itinerary. I mean, look at this spot; it's so cool.
That's really neat. And just to go back to the labels and of course the wine or the artwork that's in your place. Is that all done by you?
No, I do a little bit of the work. The big donut wall that you see is my work, the sculptural work, but we're trying really hard to bring in a lot of emerging artists to promote people that haven't worked with galleries before and give them an opportunity to display their work for the first time.
Has anyone had too much wine tasting and tried to eat a donut off the donut wall?
100%.
Okay, I figured. I had to ask. But hey, this Friday is going to kick off a really fun series, Foodie Film Fridays. Tell us about that.
We're really excited. We're all about just providing, immersive experiences for people. So we thought of, during the dreary Oregon winter, what better way to cozy up and be inspired with a film series. So each film is going to be a cult classic paired with a different pairing menu by Chef Mason Goucher, formerly at Okta. And he's the artist in and of itself, really bringing in the food to the movie.
Very cool.
Yeah, every Friday night through the winter, and it's just $20, and you can book that on our website and check it out.
Oh, I love that idea. Really, really neat.
Very cool.
Awesome.
Anna, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Great to talk with you, and a fun new tasting room to check out. Artist Block Tasting Room is located in the Dundee Hills. You can find more and get all the info for Foodie Film Fridays at Artist Block Wine.